Learning how to build wealth from nothing might sound like mission impossible, especially if you have always believed that wealthy people either inherit their wealth or have benefited from powerful connections. However, a 2019 report by WealthX showed that 67% of the world's ultra-wealthy population, defined as those with $30 million or more in assets, were actually self-made. More interesting still is the rapid rise in this class of ultra-rich. In the 2019 report, there were 265,490 ultra-wealthy individuals. In the 2020 report, that number increased by almost 10% to 290,720. The above data reveals two things for us. First, it is possible to build wealth from nothing, and, second, those who are achieving the impossible are doing so with increasing frequency. Today, instead of fantasizing about the wealth you wish you inherited, we implore you to discover the many ways you can learn how to build wealth from nothing. 1. Educate yourself about money. Our mindset is always the first thing that needs to change before we can truly approach any larger transformations in our lives. Everyone has the ability to build a financial ark to survive and flourish in the future, said Robert Kiyosaki, business magnate and author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. But you must invest time in your financial education to build an ark with a solid foundation. The first step to building wealth from nothing is thus to invest time in your financial education. Become familiar with essential terms like income, expenses, net worth, return on investment, passive income, and financial independence, among others. Read books, listen to podcasts and interviews, take courses, and follow financial education blogs. Keep in mind that financial education, like every kind of education, must be a continuous activity. Never stop learning. 2. Get a regular income source. It's hard to build wealth from nothing without a regular source of income. You cannot invest without saving money, and you can't save money without a regular income. Learn to ignore people who promote get-rich-quick schemes that build wealth just by working 3 hours a week. Sustainable wealth comes from creating value over the long term. If you are not creating intrinsic value and earning income from that good or service, it's truly impossible to build sustainable wealth. So get a good job if you don't have one and keep your job if you do have one. If you are a small business owner, continue to focus on creating more long-term value. 3. Create a budget. Creating a budget and sticking to it is crucial if you want to know how to build wealth from nothing. Using that regular income source we just spoke of, now you need to create a budget to take control of how you are spending your money, usually set on a monthly basis. A budget is a financial plan for a defined period that contains estimated income and expenditures for that period. Every household and/or individual needs to create at least a monthly budget to identify your expected income and estimated expenditure. Living without a proper budget is like sailing without a compass, and you can guarantee that you'll get lost in the seas of financial missteps. Why is budgeting important? One main reason is that by understanding how you spend your money, it's easier to identify the things that can be cut. The lower your expenses, the more you can add to your savings and investments. By identifying and cutting unnecessary and avoidable costs, you can build wealth faster. It's that simple. 4. Have enough insurance, but don't overinsure. One core item you should have on your budget is insurance. Insuring yourself and your main assets, properties, cars, etc., prevents you from incurring massive losses in the case of undesirable events. At the minimum, you should have health insurance, so you don't break the bank in the unfortunate event of a costly disease. If you own your home and a car, consider homeowner and auto insurance. Also, if you have kids and dependent relatives, consider subscribing to term life insurance. Building wealth is good, but it will be excruciating if you lose your wealth to unforeseen circumstances and events. So be proactive and insure the things that are most valuable to you. However, don't overinsure. There are many insurance products out there that are useless. Stick to the 4 above, unless there is an absolutely good reason to get more. 5. Build an emergency fund. The next course of action to build wealth from nothing is to create an emergency fund. An emergency fund is like self-funded insurance. It's money you set aside for unexpected expenses like car repairs and unforeseen circumstances like job loss or pandemic-induced lockdowns. When unexpected expenses and unforeseen circumstances arise, there are ways to make matters worse: incur debt and/or sell your investments. You pay interest on debt, and when you sell your investments, you lose both the amount you sold and the interest from the market exposure it could have earned if you didn't sell. Therefore, to avoid those two scenarios, we recommend you learn how to start an emergency fund right away. An emergency fund should hold between 3 to 6 months of your monthly expenses. Also, ensure those funds are in a savings account where you can easily access them when the need arises. Like insurance, an emergency fund won't make you wealthy, but it will prevent you from selling your investments or incurring debt during emergencies. 6. Improve your skill set. There are two ways to increase your savings and investments: lower your expenses or grow your income. While many financial advisors focus on the former, the latter deserves its fair share of attention. If you are an employee, improve your skill set by taking professional courses and immersing yourself in continuous career development. By improving your skills, both hard and soft, you can earn promotions or get better job offers from other companies, which means higher income. If you own a small business, improve your understanding of the market, commit more resources to innovation, and provide more value to your customers. By doing this, you can increase your market share and earn more revenue. 7. Explore passive income ideas. In addition to increasing the income from your job or business, you should be exploring various opportunities to earn passive income. Passive income describes income you generate that does not require your continuous presence or labor, unlike your job or business. Passive income is crucial for those of us learning how to build wealth from nothing. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die, famously said Warren Buffett, the legendary investor and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway. There are two types of passive income: investment passive income, your money does all the work, and non-investment passive income, you do some work on the side. Since the next section focuses on the former, we'll stick with the latter right here. In today's global and digital economy, there are many opportunities to earn money on the side. However, while exploring these opportunities, be wary of get-rich-quick proposals such as and betting sites. 8. Embrace passive investing. To build wealth, you need to save and then invest. If you have followed the above steps, you are now saving at least 20% of your income and earning more income through other side hustles. Now is the time to combine the two and start seriously investing. Without exception, all of the millionaires that you know and admire built their fortunes through wise and profitable investments on the stock market. If you don't make money to do the work, you will have to do it instead. The problem is that your ability to earn money is limited, and you can't earn money while you sleep, as Buffett advised. But investing your money in the market means that money is working for you and you are profiting from the labors of others. So what are the best ways to turn your money into sustainable wealth? First, putting your money in a savings account is not an investment. The only money you should leave there is your emergency fund. Apart from that, your money should be in profitable investments that earn good returns while minimizing risk. Money in savings accounts earns low interest rates, less than 1% APR in most cases, and can depreciate when the inflation rate exceeds the interest rate on your savings. Second, timing the market is not a good strategy. It is best to nurture a long-term perspective to investing rather than a short-term obsession with market movements. The good news is that the market rises more than it falls, 74% to 26%, and long-term investors are almost always guaranteed to win. More people lose money waiting for corrections and anticipating corrections than the actual corrections, said Peter Lynch, a retired investment manager. Third, because market timing is not the best way to grow long-term wealth, embrace passive investing rather than active investing, especially when it comes to the bulk of your savings. The active versus passive investing debate is an old one. However, more investors are recognizing the benefits of passive investing. Furthermore, passively managed funds now exceed their actively traded counterparts.